A wet start to the day, rain clearing and brightening up for many of us before yet more rain later. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up. Good morning, Britain. So we have warnings in force at the moment for wind and rain for the next few days. Let's take a look at the details. Good morning to you. So we have weather warnings coming into force for later on today for wind and for rain. So we have a rainfall warning for North Wales and northwest England, but it's a wind warning that's covering a large part of the country. That starts at 3 o'clock this afternoon and runs until 3 o'clock tomorrow morning with wind gusts of 50 to 60 miles an hour. And it's from this weather front that moves in later on, but then we turn our attention to this area of low pressure as we head into the weekend, and this potentially could become a named storm. So that is one that we are watching very closely. And the warnings for that one are for wind and rain. That starts later on Friday and runs through Saturday and Sunday. So this is the current area for our wind and rain. We're looking up to 50, 60 millimetres of rain and wind gusts of 60 to 70 miles an hour later on Friday into Saturday and Sunday. For today, we have a band of rain that moved through overnight. It's slowly going to clear away, so an improving story. Don't be fooled because it doesn't last for long. More rain moves in later from the west. So a dry, bright morning, but turning wetter and windier from the west later. Good morning. Unfortunately, we don't have any award-winning weather today. We have wind and rain later. We have warnings starting at 3 o'clock this afternoon for wind. We've got one across northern areas of England and Wales for rain. And this wind warning lasts until tomorrow morning, around about 3 o'clock in the early hours. It expires with the winds gusting up to 56. Welcome back to Good Morning Britain. It was a bit of a wet night last night with a band of rain moving through. It's now clearing, and then it will brighten up before more rain later. So this is the rain that's now clearing away from the southeast. Plenty of dry weather and sunshine for Scotland, England and Wales, but very quickly rain arrives in Northern Ireland by later on this morning. That whole band of rain then sweeps across the country. Welcome back to Good Morning Britain. A bit of a wet start first thing this morning with a band of rain, but that will then clear through and things brighten up before then more rain. So this is the radar from earlier showing the rainfall across the southeast clearing, and then Scotland, England and Wales a dry morning. Then rain moves in. So Northern Ireland turned wet later on this morning. The rain clears this afternoon with some blustery showers. Then the rain sets in across Scotland, Wales and the southwest of England with warnings in force from 3 o'clock this afternoon for heavy rain until 3 o'clock tomorrow morning. And one thing you'll notice, it will be mild. So a blustery evening. The band of rain quickly clears through with warnings expiring in the early hours of tomorrow morning. And it sets us up for a good-looking start to Friday. Friday, first thing, chilly 4s and 5s in the north, 6s and 7s in the south. A touch of frost in the north under those clearest skies. So, like I said, a good-looking start to Friday, but then through the afternoon it turns increasingly cloudy, wet and windy from the west, and we have warnings in force from Friday evening that last all weekend long for wind and rain. Good morning to you. A bit of a wet start this morning, then it soon brightens up before more rain. So here's how it looks first thing this morning. The radar shows the rain that's been moving through overnight, a wet one for many of us, and it's now clearing away. So Scotland, England, Wales, a good-looking morning. Don't be fooled because it will rain as you head home from work for the most part. For Northern Ireland, a wet morning, then it's sunshine and blustery showers by this afternoon. So here's how it looks this afternoon. Rain for Scotland, Wales, the southwest of England. That all moves eastwards later, but with a southerly wind and mild day ahead. Highs of 14.